Everyone talks about the best cities in America like they're paradise. Bright lights, big dreams, endless opportunity. But what if some of those cities aren't what they seem? What if behind the hype, there's congestion, sky-high costs, and a daily grind that drains more than it gives back? In this video, we're pulling back the curtain on 5 of the most overhyped cities in America. Places that look incredible on Instagram, but feel very different in real life. This isn't about hate. It's about reality. Because sometimes, the cities everyone is chasing are the ones quietly pushing people away. 1. Los Angeles, the dream that feels out of reach. Los Angeles is sold as a dream factory. Sunshine, celebrities, palm trees, and opportunity. It's the place where people believe anything can happen. And to be fair, for some, it does. But for millions of others, the reality hits hard. The biggest shock? Cost of living. LA isn't just expensive, it's relentlessly expensive. Rent alone can consume a massive portion of your income. Even modest apartments in average neighborhoods can feel out of reach. And owning a home? That's a distant fantasy for many. Then comes traffic. Not just bad traffic, but life-consuming traffic. Hours lost daily on congested freeways. Commutes that stretch endlessly. What looks like a 20-minute drive on a map can easily become an hour-long grind. And the glamour? It's heavily concentrated. The Hollywood image exists, but it's not the everyday reality. Many neighborhoods struggle with visible homelessness, rising crime concerns, and aging infrastructure. There's also the emotional toll. LA is a city of competition. Everyone is chasing something: fame, money, status. That constant comparison can wear people down. Despite all this, people keep coming. Why? Because the idea of Los Angeles is powerful, but the lived experience? Often far more complicated. 2. New York City, the city that never sleeps, or lets you breathe. New York City is iconic. Its energy, its culture, its ambition in its purest form. But for many residents, that same energy turns into pressure. First, there's space, or lack of it. Apartments are famously small, often shockingly expensive, and sometimes barely functional. You're paying premium prices for very limited comfort. Then there's the pace. NYC doesn't slow down, ever. The constant movement, noise, and crowds can feel exhilarating at first, but exhausting over time. It's a city that demands your attention every second. Financial pressure is another major factor. High rent, high taxes, and everyday expenses stack up quickly. Even well-paying jobs can feel stretched thin. Public transportation, while extensive, isn't always comfortable. Rush hour trains can feel overwhelming. Delays and maintenance issues add to the daily stress. And while NYC offers incredible diversity and opportunities, it also comes with intensity. Burnout is common. Many people arrive chasing dreams, but eventually leave searching for balance. New York isn't a bad city. It's just a city that gives as much stress as it does opportunity. 3. San Francisco, innovation meets imbalance. San Francisco is often seen as the heart of innovation. Tech giants, startup culture, and breathtaking views make it seem like a perfect blend of beauty and progress. But beneath that image lies a growing imbalance. Housing costs are among the highest in the country. Even high-income earners struggle with affordability. Rent prices have pushed many longtime residents out of the city entirely. Then there's the visible contrast between wealth and hardship. Luxury tech campuses exist just blocks away from areas dealing with homelessness and public safety concerns. That contrast is hard to ignore. The job market, while strong in tech, isn't as welcoming to everyone else. If you're not in the right industry, the city can feel financially unforgiving. Daily life also comes with quirks: steep hills, limited parking, and unpredictable weather patterns that can shift from sunshine to fog within minutes. San Francisco still offers incredible culture, food, and innovation. But for many, the cost of staying there outweighs the benefits. 4. Miami, the illusion of endless summer. Miami is marketed as a paradise. Beaches, nightlife, luxury living, and vibrant culture. It's flashy, energetic, and visually stunning. But living there full-time tells a different story. First, the cost of living has surged dramatically in recent years. Rent increases have hit both locals and newcomers hard. What was once considered relatively affordable is now increasingly expensive. Then there's the climate. While the sunshine is appealing, the heat and humidity can be intense. Summers can feel overwhelming, with high temperatures and frequent storms. Speaking of storms, hurricane season is a real concern. Flooding risks and insurance costs add another layer of stress for residents. Miami's lifestyle can also feel surface level at times. The focus on image, luxury, and status can create pressure to keep up. For some, that environment is exciting. For others, it becomes exhausting. Traffic and infrastructure challenges add to the daily grind. Despite its beauty, getting around Miami isn't always smooth. It's a city that looks incredible, but requires careful consideration before calling it home. 5. Las Vegas, entertainment without escape. Las Vegas is designed to impress. Lights, casinos, shows, it's built for entertainment. Millions visit every year, drawn by the energy and excitement. But living there? That's a different experience. The first reality check is the environment. Las Vegas sits in the desert, and summer temperatures can become extreme. Triple-digit heat isn't occasional, it's routine. Outside the Strip, the city can feel surprisingly quiet and spread out. Suburban areas lack the excitement people associate with Vegas. The economy is heavily tied to tourism and hospitality. That means job stability can fluctuate depending on external factors like travel trends and economic conditions. There's also a psychological aspect. Living in a city built around constant stimulation can feel draining over time. What feels exciting during a vacation can feel repetitive in daily life. Water scarcity and long-term sustainability concerns also raise questions about the future of the city. Vegas delivers on entertainment, but not always on long-term livability. Final thoughts: hype versus reality. Every city on this list has something incredible to offer. That's why they're popular in the first place. But hype can distort expectations. Social media, movies, and marketing often show the highlights, not the full picture. The truth is, no city is perfect. And sometimes, the most hyped destinations come with the biggest trade-offs. Before chasing a city, it's important to ask, what does daily life actually look like there? What are the hidden costs, financial, emotional, and physical? Because the best city isn't the one with the most hype. It's the one that fits your life. And that's where most people get it wrong. They don't choose cities based on how they live. They choose them based on how those places look. A skyline photo, a viral TikTok, a movie scene, a highlight reel. But life isn't a highlight reel, it's repetition. It's your daily commute, your grocery runs, your rent payments, your stress levels on a random Tuesday afternoon. A city might feel magical for 3 days. But what about 3 months? 3 years? This is where the illusion starts to break. In Los Angeles, that endless sunshine starts to feel like endless traffic. In New York, that electric energy turns into constant noise you can't escape. In San Francisco, innovation becomes isolation if you're priced out of the core economy. In Miami, the party never really stops, but neither does the pressure to keep up. And in Las Vegas, excitement slowly fades into routine under a desert sun that doesn't let up. The pattern is the same. What attracts people is often the exact thing that exhausts them over time. And yet, people keep moving to these cities. Why? Because of something deeper than logic: identity. Living in these cities feels like becoming someone. I live in New York. I'm based in LA. Those statements carry weight. Status. Story. They signal ambition, success, and movement. But identity built on location can be fragile. Because if the city stops working for you, what happens to that identity? That's why we're seeing a quiet shift happening across the United States. People are rethinking what matters. They're leaving high-cost, high-pressure environments and moving towards cities that offer balance. Places that might not trend online, but offer something more sustainable: space, affordability, community, and peace of mind. Cities like Austin, Nashville, Raleigh, Boise, and countless smaller towns are growing. Not because they're cooler, but because they're livable. And that word matters more than ever. Livable means you can breathe. It means your income stretches far enough to actually enjoy your life. It means your commute doesn't drain your energy before your day even begins. It means you're not constantly comparing yourself to everyone around you. Because here's the uncomfortable truth: a city can be globally famous and personally miserable. And the reverse is also true. A city no one talks about might give you the best quality of life you've ever had. This is the trade-off people rarely discuss. Hype versus happiness. Image versus reality. So before choosing a city, before chasing the next hot destination, it's worth asking a different set of questions. Not, is this city popular? But does this city support the life I actually want? Not, will this impress people? But, will this make me feel at peace day to day? Not, is this where everyone is going? But, is this where I can grow without burning out? Because at the end of the day, your environment shapes your habits. Your habits shape your life. And your life is too important to be built on someone else's idea of what looks good. The truth is, every city has its flaws. But the problem isn't flaws, it's mismatch. Los Angeles might be perfect for someone in entertainment. New York might be ideal for finance or media. San Francisco might still be a goldmine for tech insiders. Miami might suit those who thrive in high-energy, social environments. Vegas might work for people tied to hospitality or nightlife industries. But if you're not aligned with what that city rewards, you'll constantly feel like you're swimming against the current. And that's exhausting. So the real takeaway isn't that these cities are bad. It's that they're often misunderstood, overpromised, over-romanticized. They sell a version of life that only works for a specific type of person. And if you're not that person, the gap between expectation and reality can feel overwhelming. That's why awareness matters. Because when you see past the hype, you gain control. You stop chasing illusions and start making intentional decisions. You begin to prioritize what actually improves your quality of life, not what looks impressive on the outside. And maybe that means choosing a quieter city, a smaller one, a place with fewer headlines, but more breathing room. Because in the long run, the goal isn't to live in the most talked about city. It's to build a life you don't feel the need to escape from. So the next time you see a perfect city online, pause for a second. Look beyond the skyline. Look beyond the filters. Look beyond the hype. And ask yourself one simple question. Would I still love this place if nobody else was watching?